Hey guys, how's it all going? Hope you're all well, and hope the start of your week is good. It is Monday, the something of September. Jesus, we're nearly halfway through September already. We're sea fishing again, finally. 2 seconds, somebody's coming up. Sorry, you know when somebody walks up, you just know they're making a beeline for you, aren't they? I'm now gonna talk to you. Um, yeah, so we're on the pier, and it's hot. We've had a few days of cold weather. It's been raining, but looks like we're in for a week of warmth. Uh, there is a breeze, but I'm totally sheltered by this building, so I'm hot. So I'm probably going to be going backwards and forwards to the rods just to get cool. But I'm not going to complain because I think this is the last week probably of warm weather, and we start heading into the cold stuff. Right, I've got two rods. I've got my two Shakespeare salts, one up, one down on each. But I'm trying something new today. On the main rod that I'm going to throw further out, one further out, one close in as normal for me. Uh, I mentioned before on a previous video about where I'm opening up the squid, going through the middle of it, into the head, and just have it open. So I'm going to try that again today. And I've got lugworm. So that'll be a squid on the top, lugworm on the bottom, and that'll be put out. Now, me and Matty went freshwater fishing the other day at Cottishall River. Beautiful spot, nightmare fishing. I don't know what's going on with the fishing. Um, the river, there was a guy on a paddleboard, and he said he had his toes dipped in. He said this water is colder than the sea. So whether that had something to do with it, I don't know. I'll talk more about that later. I didn't film it because I forgot my tripod. Of course I did. Damn, it's hot. But anyway, what I was fishing with that day, amongst a few other things, I had some small prawns, which I brought with me today. I thought I'd bind some of them up, make a bait. And I had maggots. I've never seen anybody use maggots for sea fishing. So on my rod close in, I've got some extra small hooks. So I'm going to put a little tiny strip of squid on and tip it off with a few maggots. Hey, they wriggle about. If a fish sees them, why wouldn't they go for them? I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this, but I've never seen a video of anyone doing it. So anyway, we're going to give it a try. You never know. So I'm all set up. I've just got to bait up. I'm just having a coffee first, settling in, and we'll get going. So when I'm ready to start casting, I'll bring you back. Right, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing here. You know, I don't normally show me baiting up because who am I teaching? Nobody. So I've got my whole squid. Just going to nip the bottom off, which I'll keep because I'll tip the lugworm for that. So I'm literally going to cut right up the body, open it out, get rid of the gutsy bits. So I'm just going to thread hook, right up the body, like that, like that, and then finish off through the head. So I was flapping about, got the head there. Now let me do that a bit neater. There you go. So I'll put the lugworm on the bottom. These hot dogs. I'll tip off with that other bit of squid. I'll get out there. So, like I said, I've got some wrigglers. I won't bother showing you, baiting up. But like I said, just going to put a little strip of squid on, up the shank, and tip off with some maggots. I'll do that on both hooks of the one closer in, and see if we get anything. Alright, we're fishing. What a beautiful day. And it's only 11:15. High tide was at 8 o'clock this morning. So we're fishing down, but I prefer to fish the pier down. The river, I like to fish it up. The pier, I like to fish it down. In my experience, that's when I've had the best results. But the reports of the pier for the past week have been whack whack. I spoke to Ray yesterday. He'd just done 4 days here in a row. One fish. He said there was a ray in size. One fish. And he said, and everybody else that was fishing around him on them 4 days, nothing. So the fishing's still bad. I know it was really weedy, in the river yesterday, like nearly unfishable. So yeah, I'm not expecting to catch anything today really. I have to say though, that little strip of squid tipped off with 4 or 5 maggots looks like a good bait. It looks like a tiny squid with a Medusa head. I like it. I think that's going to catch something, you know. The hooks need to be a little bit thinner and maybe have to crush the barb a bit because they kind of exploded a little bit when I was putting them on. Thought that might happen. So I might change the hooks next time. I'm definitely going to try again. Just my head says it'll work. So that's him right close by the wall. The other one's out not far, is it? 30, 40 yards if that. The Batman squid and a massive hot dog lugworm. Got good bait. So I got some prawns. I might wrap some of them up. Maybe with a lugworm. But it's just lovely being out again. It is hot though. Jeez. So I think I'm going to go stand by the rods. But if I go into a waffle, I need to kill down. Stand by the rods for a bit. And then come and have a chat. Love's got a lot to do with it. I wish I could have the radio on all the time when I'm filming, but you can't, obviously. Talking of love, kind of fell in love. It's been happening over the last few weeks. Whenever I'm fishing along the quay wall or Parrot House, there's a lady that walks by about 4 or 5 times. It's happened now. Big, blonde, curly hair, like from the 80s. Lovely face. And she always says hello, and if you caught anything, I always say no. But she's just gorgeous. 5 years ago, I'd have had her phone number by now. I'd have known her name, well, and I forgot it pretty quick, but just ain't got that confidence anymore. It's because I've lost my front tooth. Ever since that went, I don't smile like I used to. I don't chat up women, which is dangerous these days anyway. You almost have to give them a written warning you're about to chat them up. But she is lovely. I might give her a go. I don't know. Probably not. But I'm feeling a little bit confident today, even though I've had bad reports of the pier. Although I haven't said that, I forgot. Buddy Mark, he sent me a picture last night. He was fishing riverside of the pier, and he caught a nice bass yesterday. So they're still about. It's just a question of being in the right spot at the right time and when they swim past. Starting to wish I'd gone on the end now. There was no one there when I got here. But I felt that breeze and I thought, nah, it's going to get cold there. I better spot on over there right now with this heat, with that wind. There's 3 people there now. Hopefully I'll cloud up a bit. Give me a bit of a break. Stop moaning, Brett. Yeah, so me and Matty went to College Hall. Beautiful spot. I mean, it was just idyllic. It was flat, calm. It was a lovely day like this, not as hot as this. And when we got there was no bugger there. And you just looked about and thought, oh, this is gorgeous. I forgot my tripod so I couldn't film. And we fished all day. And then you got these arsehole boats that came past. And I was making a drink, I think. All of a sudden I had zzz, Matty's rod had took off. Then mine followed suit. We had 4 rods out and this boat came in that close, he took all of them out. I went ballistic. Yelling and screaming at this bloke. Couldn't hear me, he just kept going. Then there was these people on these like paddle boards. They were generally alright, they weren't stupid. Then this Yank family came in on a boat to moor up. It's like we weren't sitting there. He just came right in, took all our rods again. I went, what the hell are you doing? Sorry, bud. Thought I was out further than that. No. I've always liked American people.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't then. I was not happy with that
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Somebody's having a phone call. Hold on. How rude. I'm filming. Just stands there and starts having a conversation. Loudly. Do you know who I am? Oh, these have been in for about half an hour now. I'll pull in that little left-hand rod and see what's left of that squid and maggot. I might crush the barb. on them, just to let them maggots go on a bit better. So yeah, let's give them a... Right, it's like changing tactics, guys. I've put a squid head on the bottom. I thought I'd test the maggots out properly. So I got rid of the barb, like I said. And on the top up is just maggots, about 15 of them. So if we get a fish on the top up, we know the maggots work. Just made up a little lug and prawn. Ready when I pull this next rod in, which I'm about to do. Second rod. It's getting hot. Wow. You know, you wake up, you go fishing, you never know how your day's going to go, do you? I've just had a bit of an emotional moment. Old guy, 89, on his scooter, parked up in front of me, sat there rolling a fag, waiting for me to finish on here. And he moved forward on his mobility scooter. He went, "Are you Brett?" I went, "Yeah, I am." He said, "You don't know who I am, do you?" I said, "No, I don't. You know?" He said, "I'm your Uncle Dennis." Blew me away. He was the brother of my mum's mother. 89, I think he said he was. Bless him. We sat here having a chat for half an hour. Lovely old boy. I think I met him a lot of years ago. I think I might have took my mum round to see him when I first started driving. Wow. Huh. So we just sat here. That was a sad reminiscence, really, about all the members of the family that are no longer with us. Yeah. I'll come back. I'll come back in a minute. Well, what about that? That got me all emotional in the moment. That was like a live version of Who Do You Think You Are? You know that program? They take celebrities and find out their ancestors and all that. Wow. I'm an old softy, me. I am quite an emotional guy. I get that from Mum. Should be smiling down on that one. I used to love that program. Who do you think you are? Turns out on my father's side, I'm related somehow to Larry Lamb. I never watched the episode. The old man did. Because on the old man's side, back in like the 40s, the Day family was, they were all like minted. They were all like lords and stuff. And pretty sure, I've probably got this wrong, but I'm sure originally the Day name was hyphenated with Loveridge Day. I'm sure that comes into play somewhere. But they lost all their money in the Australian gold scam. Ploughed all into the Australian gold thing and lost a lot. Typical. So there you go, I could have been Lord Day. yeah, and after I think what our family was involved in entertainment like circus and stuff. Now that makes much more sense for me. I think Larry's family were involved somehow. They came together. I'm gonna have to watch the episode. But yeah, right. That right hand rod's been in there about well over an hour. So I'm now gonna pull that in and see what that's all about. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that's been totally stripped clean. So I'm gonna put that prawn and lug wrap on the top and squid on the bottom. Still nothing. I don't know what I said on the camera. I've been spending the last half an hour talking to people. Standing over by the rods getting the breeze just to cool off. But when I last reeled in, that had been stripped. So I got the prawn and the lug wrap on there. No traps at all. Like I said, I was sort of warned about it, but I want to get a video done. I want to get back out on the pier. Now 1:15. I'm fishing about 3 hours. Forgot my sun cream and all, didn't I? Did bring my flask, but that's gone down quick. I could really do with a cold drink. I wish they turned this building into a calf. I'm not sure I could run that. I've made a fortune on this pier. The amount of people coming up and down this pier. We'll get my burger van on the pier, right next to the car park. Man, mint. That's still up for sale outside my backyard. Breaks my heart, that does. Yeah, I'd love to have it up here. Yeah, keep an eye on these rods, just in case I see a little twitch. Oh, just had another chat with some more subscribers, Gavin and Molly. They're only over there, but I had to get that out because you know I'm going to forget the names. Lovely to meet you, nice people. Thank you for coming and say hello. From Leicester, and often come this way to fish. I think you said they stay at Pakefield, I think. So yeah, nice to talk to people, especially when you ain't catching any fish or getting any bites, because I ain't. But like we were all saying, you know, it's not all about the fishing, is it? It's about your day. I spoke to some lovely people today, and their family member. So I really should check that left-hand rod, see if them maggots are still on there. I think I'll have another drink. I'll bring you back. Right, I've rebaited the left-hand rod. Put a lugworm on the bottom this time. I mean, the buff hooks were stripped. I'm continuing to use these maggots, because otherwise I'm just going to end up chucking them anyway. So I'm determined they're going to work at some point, even if it's a small pouting or something. So I've filled up the top hook with about 8 to 10 maggots, and once I've crushed that barb, they're sitting on there lovely. So I'll keep at it. I might even try them in the winter. I'm still fairly close in. I went a little bit further out, but just underarmed it a bit further out. Yes, starting to cloud up, guys. Whew. Well, I've just reeled in the right hand rod that was stripped, rebaited with lug and squid. I tell you, while I was just doing all that, it suddenly struck me, you know, I haven't seen or heard all day a seagull. There ain't any in the sky. How? I'm always moaning about them, right, squawking away, but how weird, there ain't any in the sky. Why is that? How odd. Huh. Well, nothing to report. Reeled in that left hand rod. I've put it out a bit further this time. Just with a couple of strips of squid on. That'll be the last time for that rod. I'll do another hour with this right hand rod. Everybody else has left now, left the pier, nobody's had nothing. Not even a bite. But unless you're fishing, you ain't going to catch, are you? So, nice to get something before we go, but I might go back to the White Swan next. Try and get a bass in size before they all disappear for the winter. Be nice to get a sizable one, because all I've had is little schoolies this year. Yeah, I think I might go there next. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on these rods. Well, I've just reeled in the second rod, guys. Stripped. So I'm going to bait that up and cast that out for the last time. I'm going to reel the left one in and pack that up. I'm going to put lug, tip of squid on this right hand rod. Look at the state of these. Thicker than my finger. They're like snakes. Right, let's get cast. Well, I'm on my last cast. I've already packed away the left hand rod. Give this one another 10 minutes and I'll reel that in. I think I had too much sun today and I'll sleep well tonight, along with a couple of bodies. Yeah. But thanks for joining me on another Brett's Blank and Specials. I think that's how people recognise me now. Where are you fishing? Over there? Oh, where Brett blanked? Yeah. What about over there? Yeah, you blanked there as well. Still nice to get out. Nice to get a video out. I'll be putting this up tonight, Monday. It's now 4 o'clock. So I'll give it a good go. Spoke to some nice people. And it's been an enjoyable day. Desperately need a bath. I'm covered in lug juice. As soon as you put the hook on it, because they're that fat. So yeah. So we'll give us another 10 minutes and then we'll reel in and we'll say goodbye. Right, last reel in, guys. Okay, that is it, guys. The end of a session. Oh, I feel knackered. Too much sun. Well, there you go. You can't catch if you don't go fishing. Except for me. Can't catch when I do go fishing. But there you go. That'll come one day. Maybe we'll have a cod in this winter. Maybe that's why we're building up for cod season. So yeah, next time you see me, I might be at the White Swan. I'll say give that a final go. Try and get a bass in size. That'd be nice before the winter. And thanks for joining me. See you on the next video, guys. Tight lines and calm minds. Take care. Bye bye.